My name is Emmanuel Bamidele. I am a student of Penn University of Applied Science in Burgdorf, Poland. I study electrical and communication technology. Today, I will be educating you on how you can help yourself get into the Swiss university as an immigrant who is new in Switzerland, or you are already living in Switzerland, but you have the mission, the vision, and the focus to further your education. I will explain the process to you, but all those processes are all taken from an example of the process and procedure of Canton Bern. But I think every other canton might have a different method, but there's always great similarities. And this information, I think, is applicable to everywhere in Switzerland. Otherwise, you can ask your cantonal authority or your Gemeinde. Your Gemeinde is the place where you get your residential permit. You can go there to get more information about getting into higher institution. Till we always help you out. Definitely, I am 100% sure. I will start by explaining to you the process of getting into higher institution in Switzerland. First, you need the qualification that you have finished a secondary school and you have passed all the requirements. I mean, same requirement that can get you into university in your home country is a considerable requirement. Another important step is the language. In Switzerland, the universities give lectures in French, German, and Italian, depending on the part of the country you are studying. Although there are some English-speaking universities, but I think these are foreign universities, or they are like private university in Switzerland. If your mother tongue or your official language of your certificate of your secondary school or your high school is not French or German or Italian, this is where you have to go to learn the language. And language, you can learn this from several places. You can ask your local authority or your Gemeinde for a list of language schools, or you can as well check on internet, or you can use Google or search.ch. After completion of your language, you have to now look for the school you want to study. After getting the school you want to study, you apply for admission. This is a temporary admission because you have to go to the vorbereitung course. It depends on the requirement of the university. Some university, they require you to write a special exam. To the best of my knowledge, you have two exams. One is Set MP and one is Set OP. Set MP is Central Mittelstufe Prüfung and Set OP is Central Oberstufe Prüfung. This depends on the field you want to study. This is when the university will require you to write either of this exam, but not both. In some cases, some university might not request this exam. You might have what they call Prüfungsfrei entry, means you can start the university after the completion of the vorbereitung course without writing any exam. To get this information, you can search on internet for your first year university. And if you want to go for the vorbereitung course, the website here is a place for you to learn. You can learn intensive German there, or French intensive, or you can do the vorbereitung course. The vorbereitung course is just a preparatory course, like the School of Preliminary Study, to prepare you for the university. But before I go further, I would like to explain the difference between the language course and the vorbereitung course, which is the preparatory school. In the language school, if you are doing this intensively, means you only study language. If you want to read in French or in German, and you are in the language course, they will be teaching you everything you need to know about French or everything you need to know about German. But in the vorbereitung course, they prepare you, which is why it's called the School of the Preparatory Study. They prepare you for the first year in the university. This is also why the requirement requires that you have a temporary admission from a university in Switzerland before starting the preparatory school. In the preparatory school, you will be doing courses like mathematics, English, physics, chemistry, or geography, history, basically Swiss history and the history of Europe. This also depends on the courses you want to study in your university. The degree writing course have to tell you which courses you have to do in the degree writing course. But in the language, you just study only language. After the completion of your degree writing course, you will write this exam, ZOP or ZMP. Once you pass, then you send the result to your school, then you can start your university. This is a new door. The level and the stages of your university varies from universities to university. Some university courses runs for 3 years as a full-time, some for 4 years, and some for 5 years. And some for part-time, 4 years or 5 years. You can ask your university what exactly and how long the duration of your courses. But all the universities in Switzerland have just only 2 semesters per year. Then after which, you can now continue to the next semester. I wish you all the best. In case you have any further information about how you can get into university, if this information is not clear enough, you can send us email at info@africanmirror.tv. And again, you can always get support, which is called stipendium. In English, we regard it as scholarship. This is a support, or you can get a loan. Stipendium and loan is not the same. When you get a stipendium, which is a scholarship, support from the government for you to further your education in Switzerland, this money you are not obliged to pay back as a scholarship. But if you get a loan to study, this loan you have to return it back to the government so that they can have money to finance other people as well. This is why it is called loan. For the canton of Bern, I know you can, with this website, if you visit there, you will have all the information you need to get scholarship, and also loan. In your Gemeinden, some Gemeindens also give some stipendium, scholarship and loan. The difference is just Gemeinden support is not as much as the cantonal support. It means your local authority, when they support you, is not as much as the state. They just give you an encouragement, but it's still worth it because the support will still help you to pass through your educational stage. For the canton of Bern, kindly know that this information is based on the canton of Bern. Maybe it's different from Canton Zurich or Geneva, like I said in the beginning of this tutorial, but I think any which way, you can always do something in Switzerland. The doors are open. The schools, the lecturers, the fellow students, it's a wonderful experience. I have experienced it and I'm experiencing it. I wish you all the best in your study. Good luck. Thank you.